rainy every day or getting
No,
better?
I think we are getting better now.
So rain season over?
Almost. Now it's almost end of February already.
Yeah.
That's why the roadside, those plants, the flowers start blossom again.
Yeah?
Yes.
Time to go to Botanic Garden then.
Yeah. For the past, I think 2 months, all the plants no flower in, because too much rain.
My orchids on the balcony also no flower.
Yeah. You see the plants start blossom flower.
Yeah.
Last 2 months, no flower.
Really pretty.
Yeah.
Started shift only today, this morning, or going from yesterday?
Starting what?
The shift.
The shift. Oh,
Yeah.
I drive alone.
Yeah.
One man show. I don't have a partner. So my my working hours are flexible.
And this car you own or rent?
Random.
Rent, yeah.
In Singapore, all taxis belongs to company.
Yeah.
No individual ownership. Because the government only issue the license to the company.
With these trees, it is so beautiful over here. Just coming from the US. Not so nice.
Yeah.
Not so nice now. So much green. So much green everywhere. Also quite expensive to get a house.
Yes. That's why majority the people live in a government built flats, which is just in front that one. That one is government built flats.
Okay.
80% of the citizens living in this kind of flats, ranging from
HDB, right?
yes, HDB, ranging from 1 bedroom to 3 bedrooms. So it all depends on the individual whether you want to buy a big one or a small one. Depends whether you can afford for the big one.
I see.
If you earn less, then you buy a smaller flat, like 2 bedroom, then it will be cheaper. 2 bedroom now maybe the price will be around 350,000 to 400,000, depends on the location. Still affordable because the government force you to save the money. They will deduct the money from your salary,
Right.
and your employers also have to contribute, I think, 22% of the salary. So your total saving around is 40 to 44% of your salary every month. So you can't use this money, you can't touch until you go retire at the age of 65 years old. But you can use to buy HDB flats or private condominium, depends how much you earn. So actually, if you buy a HDB flats, if you make some calculation within your budget, you pay nothing for the installment. Every month you just use the money, the salary that deduct from the government to pay for the installment. You can apply for 25 to 30 years installment.
Do you need to pay down payment first?
Down payment 20%.
20%.
Yes. But after you work for a few years or even 10 years, in the society, definitely you have enough for the 20% for down payment, because not only your salary, you will combine with your spouse, 2% salary. So you combine together, definitely is enough.
Got it. Singapore is one of the most richest countries in the world, if not the richest countries.
Yeah. Yeah.
GDP per capita.
Yes.
You feel rich?
Not say rich, but I can afford to eat whatever I want to eat right now. Yeah. So because I don't live in a private condominium, my house are fully paid, so not much burden. Yeah. Whatever I earn, I can go for holidays and what I want to eat. Every night I have a bottle of beer for dinner.
And how often do you go for a holiday?
1 year at least, once or twice. Just nearby country like Vietnam, Thailand, China.
Bali, no?
Bali, I've not been there yet, but Batam, yes. Batam many times. Yeah.
And do you own a car, private car, or just renting the taxi?
Only this car. I don't own a car. Enough, this car I can use it as private use.
Right.
Yeah.
And how many children you have?
Only one.
Only one?
Only one. He grown up and then married. He got 2 children. And then he bought his own house now. He got his own house.
But when you say house, you mean HDB?
HDB, yes.
HDB, okay.
Yeah, HDB. These are all the private individual houses.
Yeah. A bit more expensive.
Yes.
A few million, right?
Yeah.
So why do you think, what is the reason why Singapore is so expensive?
I think every big cities in the world are expensive. Nothing is cheap in big city. If we talk about, Australia, Sydney, Hong Kong, China, Beijing, Shanghai, I don't think they are cheap.
Yeah.
So as long as big city, I think it's expensive. Yeah.
But when you travel, when you go for vacation, right? When you compare the price of the food when you eat in a restaurant, I think Singapore even cheaper than final destinations.
Yes, if you compare to Europe, I think our food are still cheaper. No doubt now it's getting more expensive.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been to Europe, Yeah, their food are not cheap either.
But I enjoy very much just eating at the hawker center.
Oh yes.
The best food, better than in restaurant.
Yes.
So fresh, delicious.
You can have satay or barbecue food or whatever, More choices.
And you were born here, or?
Yeah, I born
Yes.
here. Yes.
And even parents, or they came from China?
My grandparents came from China, and he brought along my father. So I belong to the 3rd generation. So I born in Singapore, and taxi jobs actually is only for the citizen. Only citizens can drive taxi.
Oh, really?
Yes.
That's good.
Yeah.
The government cares to.
Yes, they keep the job for the citizen.
That's
Even
good.
if you are a PR, you are not allowed to drive taxi. Only citizens.
And that's how it should be.
Yeah.
The country should take care of their own.
I heard in Australia, in the state, as long as you're PR, there are so many Pakistani driving taxi.
Oh yeah. True. If you come to the United States and you don't have any education, cannot work,
Yeah.
then the first thing that you do is be a taxi driver.
Yeah.
I don't remember I ever had a American taxi driver.
Yeah. Singapore, no. Singapore only for citizens. That's why majority you see quite old people driving taxi, because majority they are either semi-retired or already retired. They just couldn't stay at home, you know. They don't want to depend on the children. Like now I have a kid, he can support me, but no point. You know, if I want to drink beer or go holiday, no point I ask money from him, you know.
Yes.
He got his own family to support.
And
Unless I really totally I can't work, then no choice. Yeah. He had to support me.
And dude, so over here, in order to retire, you need to be 65, correct?
Yes.
And is it every few years? Is it increasing, or it's been 65 for a long time?
Now, tentatively is 65. They stick on 65. Yeah.
I see.
Last time was 60. Now they increased to 65.
Yeah,
Yes.
because people live very long.
Yeah.
That's why. And you how old are you?
I'm 66 now.
66, and you
Yes.
still drive?
Yes. Taxi driver can drive until 75 years old.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
So you are planning to drive until 75?
No.
Hopefully not.
Well, if I'm healthy, well, maybe yes, maybe no. Because as I say, I drive this car as private use also. Every day I fetch my grandchildren go to school.
Yeah.
Yeah. So actually I'm helping my son quite a lot. You know. He saved a lot of money because of his daddy, you know.
But he's studying in Singapore?
Yes. He working in Singapore, so yeah.
And 1 year of college, how much for Singaporean?
Oh, that I don't know. I really got no idea.
No.
Yeah. Because I don't go to uni. I drop out at secondary school. Not even college. My generation not so many go to uni or college. My son, that generation, yes.
If you get an option to live anywhere else, where would you go? Would you stay here, or would you consider to go somewhere else?
I think I'm happy with Singapore, honestly, because no doubt I'm not so rich, but I've traveled to many countries. If you talk about in terms of convenience, you know, Singapore is really convenient for everything. Medical, you know, if you're sick. That's why there are so many Southeast Asia people come here for medical purpose. They fly here just for medical checkup.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you compare to live, let's say you live in other countries, you don't get this kind of privilege. Unless you are really rich.
I think we need to go over there. One more.
If you are really rich, like the Cambodian, the Vietnamese and the Indonesian, they fly here for, you know, medical checkup. If you're not rich, then you have to depends on your country's medical facilities.
Yeah.
Singapore very convenient. If you cannot afford, just go to the polyclinic. It's equally good, convenient. Yeah, only when you're really sick, then they will recommend you to a specialist. You know.
So Singapore healthcare also one of the best, not only in Asia but also in the world, right?
And you talk about in terms of food, transportation. You got MRT, public buses. If you don't what you call that, demand so much, I think you live happily. You know. Live within your means.
Yes.
Yeah.
You need to accept where you belong.
Yeah.
Straight, this condo over there in front of us. Okay. So we will turn left.
Yeah.
And at the blue sign we will turn right.
Okay.
Well, thank you very much for a very enjoyable ride.
Yeah.
And for
This
the
one?
conversation.
7, yeah,
Yes,
7.
this
Okay.
one, yes.
Your girlfriend waiting for you?
Wife.
Wife?
Yes.
Yes?
Yes,
Really?
wife. Oh, yes, of
Oh.
course. I live here 6 years now.
Okay. So you text her, you're on the way back home?
Yes, was on a business trip for 2 weeks. So we're already waiting. Already waiting for me. Already waiting.
She look like a Chinese.
Yes, she's half Chinese, half Filipino.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Hello.